Worsening pollution in Laguna Lake threatens Metro Manila's water supply ahead of El Nino. Pag-asa monitors a weather disturbance which could intensify into a super typhoon. And the industry projections indicate another hike in the prices of petroleum products. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Francis Orsho. We begin the newscast with Pag-asa monitoring a tropical depression outside of the Philippine area of responsibility. The weather disturbance was last spotted some 2,510 kilometers east of northeastern Mindanao. Pag-asa said with its newscast that the tropical depression will be typhoon or a super typhoon. The tropical depression will be given the domestic name Betty. For now, rains are expected due to the intertropical convergence zone and localized thunderstorms. Affected areas include western and central Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, BARMM, Palawan, and Metro Manila. Classes and work in one Romblon town have been suspended following the magnitude 4.8 tremor that struck the province. The earthquake hit 14 kilometers southwest of Odiongan town. The Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council conducted an inspection to assess the damage brought by the quake. Meanwhile, FIVOX said there is no tsunami threat to the Philippines after a magnitude 7.4 earthquake jolted southeast of Loyalty Islands. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center had earlier warned about the possibility of tsunami across over 20 locations in the South Pacific. Another round of oil price hike is expected to take place next week. UniOil Philippines projects that prices of diesel would increase by up to 70 centavos per liter. Prices of gasoline are likewise expected to become more expensive by as much as 90 centavos per liter. This would mark the second week of price hikes on petroleum products following a series of rollbacks. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Francis Orsho. Laguna Lake's deteriorating water quality threatens to cut Metro Manila's supply of potable water. JC Cosico with the report.
The Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage Systems warns of a potential water supply cut in parts of Metro Manila. This is due to the deteriorating quality of water in Laguna Lake, the source of around 9% of the region's supply. The dumping of wastewater results in high turbidity and the formation of blue-green algae, which block the flow of water in treatment plants.
Kapag nagkakaroon po ng interruption, mayroon po kaming ginagawang operational maintenance sa planta. Yun po yung nangyayari ngayon eh. Like may mga clogging or may mga pumps na hindi nag-ooperate dahil masyadong na-maximize yung operation.
The MWSS said water concessionaires are now constructing additional water treatment facilities to ensure enough supply of potable water. Their counterparts from Singapore will also arrive in the Philippines next week to help them address the matter.
To provide us right technology or operations na kailangan po natin gawin sa planta. Kasi ang Singapore ngayon, alam niyo naman po yung tubig po nila doon, talagang ginagamit po nila yung tubig na galing sa wastewater.
Enough water supply is important, especially now there's already a 90% chance of El Nino happening in the next few months. For now, water remains at normal level in Angat Dam, which supplies water in most parts of NCR.
Talaga po pinaghahandaan po natin ngayon ay kung makaka-recharge siya ng maayos para bago po magtapos ang taon, ay sapat po ang mga supply ng tubig sa mga reservoir natin. Kailangan natin mapangalagaan yung kasalukuyang supply po natin.
The MWSS reported the Kaliwa Dam project in Rizal and Quezon is now 22% complete and may be finished by 2026 or 2027.
Yung tubig po na i-deliver po ng Kaliwa, kasama na po yung mga medium-term projects natin. Aabot po yung supply na to hanggang 2037 po.
The agency said it also received an unsolicited proposal from a private proponent for another water source called Kanan Agos. Based on initial proposals, the project may provide around 800 million liters of water per day. For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is advising the public against participating in Sangla ATM schemes. The BSP said it could lead cardholders to financial troubles as it may be difficult for them to monitor withdrawals from their ATMs. The central bank also noted that creditors may withdraw amounts higher than their debt. The scheme requires cardholders to provide their cards and personal identification number or PIN as collateral for loans. Gilas assistant coach Tim Cone shares the team's journey towards reclaiming the SEA Games gold. Let's watch a snippet of this conversation with thought leaders host Cathy Young.
I coached the team in the Southeast Asia Games 2019, and the competition wasn't very strong, and we walked over everybody. The closest game was like 30 points or 31 points. We beat everybody, destroyed everybody. And then afterwards, everybody was like, congratulations, coach, congratulations, coach. And I felt a little bit, like, jahe because, it was like anybody could have coached that team to do that. But this time around, 2023, the competition had really lifted, and it was really hard. And the conditions we went through, and in 2019, it was a home. We played here in Manila, so we had all of our familiar, facilities, our home crowd, everything. But over there, it was a really difficult journey, and the conditions were tough. The teams had really elevated. The rules had changed, and there were more imports, and it was just really tough. So, there's an old thing in coaching. The tougher it is, the sweeter it is. And so this was really tough. It was really hard, but it was also really sweet once we finished it. So when people congratulate me, I'm like, yeah, I'll take that in now this time. Not like the last time. I was a little bit embarrassed.
But you would have been jahe just the same if you came home here without the goal.
Oh, we would have been not jahe, but shamed. Yeah, definitely, we would have been shamed. But the fact that we overcame all that we did, it was just a great character win. And those are my favorite kind of wins, or when you win through your character. If you win through talent, anybody can do that. But if you win through character, it takes special people. And those guys created a special chemistry and bond between themselves, and really figured out a way, especially after that devastating loss to Cambodia, and where we got hammered on social media and all over the place. And but Coach Chot Reyes did just a tremendous job of keeping us together, keeping us forward thinking, understanding that we weren't there to win every game. We were there, our mission was to win a gold, and that loss didn't knock us away from the gold. It was a temporary setback for us.
Yeah, the temporary setback generated a May 11 tweet from Manuel V. Pangilinan. He is the Chairman Emeritus of the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, and he described it as a disgraceful defeat. But then, a few days later, and I had him on the show, who told me on this very same program that he is, quote, very happy to be proven wrong.
Well, we're certainly happy to prove him wrong as well. It wasn't just, obviously, Mr. Pangilinan. It was literally everybody that was upset. And that's just comes with the territory of being a national coach.
Catch the full interview on Thought Leaders here on One News. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again tomorrow as we monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Francis Orsho. We are One News.